Today's word is the noun ḥesed. The noun ḥesed, appearing approximately 250 times in the Hebrew Bible, is a concept that bridges the gap between legal obligation and generous love. While it is frequently translated as loving kindness, mercy, or steadfast love, its linguistic roots suggest a definition grounded in strength and solidarity rather than mere sentiment. Etymologically, the word has been connected to the Arabic cognate ḥesada, which means to come together for aid. This linguistic background supports the view of scholars like Nelson Glueck, who argued that ḥesed is fundamentally about community and joint obligation. It describes a relationship of closeness and solidarity found between relatives, hosts, and guests or allies. In human relationships, ḥesed is often reciprocal and creates a bond of duty. It is frequently paired with barit, covenant, as seen in Deuteronomy 7:9, indicating that this love is the acting out of a binding agreement. However, it also appears in the phrase ḥesed va'emet, loyalty and faithfulness, in Genesis 24:27. A clear example of this joint obligation is found in Genesis 47:29, where a dying Jacob asks his son Joseph to show him ḥesed, not just as a favor, but as the fulfillment of the deep loyalty existing between a father and son. Similarly, it applies to the service rendered between allies, such as the pact between Rahab and the spies in Joshua 2:12. When applied to God, the meaning expands from mutual obligation to gracious faithfulness. God is described as Rav ḥesed, abounding in faithfulness, in Exodus 34:6. Here the term signifies God's tenacious loyalty to his people, even when they are unfaithful. This aspect of the word is celebrated in the refrain of Psalm 136, Ki la'olam chasdo, for his faithfulness is forever. Interestingly, the word can appear in the plural form, chasadim, which refers to concrete individual acts of faithfulness or godly actions. In Nehemiah 13:14, the prophet asked God not to wipe out his good deeds, chasadai, done for the house of God, effectively asking that his concrete acts of loyalty be remembered. Thus, ḥesed is a dynamic term that evolves from the practical aid of a community gathering together to the theological bedrock of God's unceasing loyalty to his creation.